Hi, my name is Benjamin Katz, and welcome back to a special episode of the 48 State Ice Cream Review, where today I'm trying an ice cream sandwich. Well, this is an ice cream slider, but we have pumpkin cranberry on a chocolate chip cookie. We, of course, also got Butterfinger crumble toppings, because that was included for free, and I am currently at STAX Ice Cream Kitchen in Wilmington, North Carolina. Let's get started with trying the ice cream. Now, this is one of their seasonal flavors. It changes out every month or so. This is, of course, a very seasonal Thanksgiving time flavor. The pumpkin puree is coming through strong. It's a bit sweeter, which is nice because pumpkin tends to be a bit more savory. The sweetness does complement the cranberry as well, because we're getting this fruity, vegetable, savory vibe with a nice, smooth texture. And I must say, every time I have cranberries in an ice cream, they pleasantly surprise me. It's just enough chew to be substantial, and they're sweet enough to not be too cranberry flavoring. But they do have that tang that comes with the cranberry. And I think that complements quite well with the cream or other sort of savory dairy flavors. And it's been a while since I've had an ice cream with a topping on it, because I am trying to, both save money and just try the ice cream as it is pure. But this Butterfinger topping is working very well with this pumpkin cranberry ice cream. Okay, let's move on to trying the cookie. This is a chocolate chunk cookie with, I believe, sea salt flaked over it. It looks delicious from the display rack, and see how it tastes in real life. So I'll get to my thoughts on this cookie specifically in a moment, but I would like to share some thoughts I have on ice cream sandwiches as a whole. I think when you're looking at your classic store-bought sort of cake-style cookie, sandwiching a thick scoop of ice cream, that works well. It's soft, it's chewable. We're not getting any hard cookie getting in the way of the ice cream and sort of pushing it out the back. And I've had many ice cream cookies in my life that sort of become too hard, where the ice cream is freezing the butter that was used to make the cookie, and every time you go to bite, you can't get through the cookie, and the ice cream all smushes out the back. That is my least favorite kind of ice cream sandwich, really, is when you have homemade cookies using butter. Now for this cookie. It's a well-made cookie. The chocolate chunks I'm always a fan of, because you get more of that heterogeneous ideology, where every bite's a bit different, more or less chocolate. You can taste the flaky sea salt. But this is not a very soft cookie, and it has hardened up considerably since starting this scoop. And when I try to break off chunks of it, it shatters, right? Like, it breaks off violently. And that's not really what I'm hoping for in an ice cream sandwich. If I were to have gotten 2 of these, it would have been the case that I wouldn't have been able to bite through the cookie. And just to demonstrate, if I try to poke my spoon through the cookie, it's not giving any. It's a massive amount of resistance, and I can't really break the cookie with my spoon. That's not the most scientific of demonstrations, but I hope it does indicate properly that this is not a chewable meal. I would have to break off chunks of this cookie after eating the ice cream. Otherwise, I would have to pick up the the cookie and sort of precariously hold it to get it into my mouth. Individually, I love this ice cream. I love this cookie. But together, I don't think they go that well. It's better to just stick with an ice cream sandwich with either a homemade cookie that is formulated for being frozen, or more of a cake-style wafer cookie. Now, STAX Ice Cream Kitchen is an offshoot from an originally ice cream sandwich-only business. And the ice cream sandwiches have cookies that are more defined and refined for being in an ice cream sandwich. The cookies, however, that are served in your make-your-own sliders don't have that same quality. So I would say, if I come back here, I'm either going to get the original ice cream sandwich, or I'll simply get a scoop of ice cream or a cookie. I think combining these two together is more using a cookie as a plate and not using the cookie in the sandwich that you're looking for. And as an aside, This place seems like it recently opened. They have a sign out front saying, now open, STAX ice cream kitchen, and they have an inflatable tube man that says ice cream on it. But there's an issue with the inflatable tube man. I didn't realize how loud they were. There's this persistent industrial whine in the outdoor seating area that's very loud and makes it a bit unpleasant to eat ice cream here. There is a lovely patio area, umbrellaed seating, good family-style chairs and tables, but if they got rid of that inflatable tube man, I think the experience would be a lot better outdoors. And so that brings us to the closing thoughts. Individually, the ice cream and the cookie from STAX Ice Cream Kitchen are lovely. Well made, well formulated, with creativity and inspiration behind them. But together, they don't form a proper ice cream sandwich. And for that, I cannot recommend getting an ice cream sandwich unless it is one of the original ice cream sandwiches that they still sell in the store. The flavors are creative and smooth in profile, and the location is near enough to Wilmington to be either a decent drive or a good bike ride along a newly made bike path. But ultimately, if I come back to Wilmington, I think there are better places to get a more focused experience, either for a cookie or for an ice cream. If you like this video and want to see more like it, consider subscribing, or go to findfiltermarketing.com for more on the journey. Thank you.